And besides of this, I am going to climb the Kilimanjaro in September in one day in shorts with 32 people. And this is an absolute exercise of the power of the breath. And I think you're ready to do it.
What? You want me to climb Kilimanjaro in shorts?
In one day. With me and 32 other people. Showing the world that we can defy the existent paradigm of what a human body is capable of.
So, so when we're climbing Kilimanjaro in September, what are we going to do? Is the preparation like a week of preparation, a day of preparation, and what are we doing? Are we we're doing the breath technique, and then how are we working with cold? Or are we exposing ourselves to cold plunges, cold showers? How are we building up to the point where me, a person who frankly doesn't like getting out of bed, is going to climb Kilimanjaro in a pair of presumably very small shorts?
Yes, I think you're already doing the training. You're already into it. I can sense, I can see, I have seen you, I've experienced you. You're ready. You're ready to go. It's like if your house is on fire, you run fast. You don't think. And the Kilimanjaro is like not thinking, just doing it. It goes step by step. I call the project is called Irruata. That is Maasai for step by step. If you just stick your mind to the one step and another step and another step, then you are getting to the top.
Right, you don't get into the concept. This is very similar to what Eckhart Tolle says, is that even if you are spending the rest of your life in prison, you are not imprisoned for the rest of your life in this moment. In this moment, you are in a room. So I went on a run this morning, as a matter of fact, and during the run, I suppose it was a bit better because I was running with my friend Jenny, who I'm doing the podcast with. And because she's faster than me, and may I say probably 15 years younger, I had to run a bit faster, and that took me out of my mind more. It took me out of my mind. And really, I suppose the resistance on a run comes from, oh God, when's this run going to be over? When will this run end? I don't like this feeling. I want this feeling to end. And much of my psychosis and neurosis comes from that kind of thinking. If I could just get into that, this step, now this step. This step, now this step, letting go of the concepts of the future and the memories of the past, the conceptual mind, as our man Eckhart Tolle calls it. I think that would be liberating. So you climb Mount Kilimanjaro one step at a time. That's the only way to climb it, huh?
Yes, especially when you're going to confront yourself with the elements of nature, which is the height, the altitude, plus cold in the end. From 5,000 meters up, it's going to be colder, really colder. But we all will be able to do it. And with that, we show that we are defying existent physiological laws stated by the scientific medical community and history. We will show that we are able to enter into the autonomic processes of making white cells and red cells. And with that, we will show so much more, because in the fight against disease, you need to be able to voluntarily generate white cells. And this is unknown to the world, but we will show that we are doing just that. And we will show it spectacularly by going with people, women of 56 are even there. And they had no prior experience in mountaineering, but they are determined. They use the power of the mind. And the power of the mind is the innate capacity to be the master within yourself, to be the alchemist, and to go along without fear, accomplishing whatever comes within your mind. That is not craziness. It is outside the box, and it is possible. And nowadays, we need to think outside of the box. because these pandemias, they will come more. And it shows that we are able to go to the moon with a rocket and back and safe, but we can kill all the elephants and all the lions, but we will be killed by little viruses we cannot even see. So where's our control? We will show that our control is able to defy all physiological stated medical scientific laws. So that's what we are going to do.
This is amazing. I was speaking to Gabor Mate, the doctor and addiction specialist, very great man, as a matter of fact, recently on the podcast, and he was talking about how South Sea islanders are able to navigate using their awareness of the currents in the water, their awareness of astronomy, their awareness of certain birds' flight patterns and the movement of fish. All these things operate as a kind of compass. And Gabor Mate was saying that how these are all qualities that any human being has innately and could learn that we have forgotten. And while he was talking about that, I remembered what I heard on Dan Carling's History about Genghis Khan's army, how on horseback in full pelt, full gallop, they could fire bow and arrows accurately. You know, they had I thought, my God, the abilities these people must have had, and we are these people. And when I remember before when we were speaking about exposure to the cold, like my own personal experience of it before knowing anything about your techniques was, I remember getting in very cold water and feeling my body go like that, and recognizing it was trying to awaken a system within itself that is dormant. And we have become these sedentary creatures imprisoned and hypnotized in front of screens with these great latent capacities, primarily because it suits powerful interests for us to remain as kind of blobs on sofas. You know, so in this time of pandemic, this time where we've been, without being glib about the many people suffering and the many people suffering medical and financial trauma as a result of this, many of us are also being granted an opportunity for real introspection, real yogic journeying, real practicing our excellence, awakening aspects of ourselves that have been dormant because we have been prisoners of comfort, prisoners of monotony.
I like it. It is monotony, and we are mesmerized by television and advertisement and our schooling, which in the end is only serving to become another stone in the wall, Pink Floyd. The brick in the wall. And that's it. The human brain is only flourishing if it neurologically keeps on growing within this skull until it dies. We are into expanding neurology, expanding consciousness, the perception until we die. And what do? We make somebody a carpenter or a doctor or this, and then for lifelong they have to do always the same patterns. That is killing the neurological, normal, natural development within. That is killing sanity. So we have to get to sanity, because pandemias, viruses, the neurological iPhones affecting us, the electromagnetic devices we all got, we cannot live with the old paradigm no more. It is not able to confront itself with the existent hazards. The wolf is gone, but the iPhone is there. The wolf is gone, and the radioactivity is there, and the viruses, and those are more dangerous than the dinosaurs and the tyrannosaurs, because you cannot see them. And the people existent right now who are in control, it's through the old paradigm. We can break that paradigm in a day, but we have to show, like people like yourself and me, we have been gone out of the box, and we found new directions, and we will keep on going and showing through our podcasts, hey guys, there is a way out, and it's exciting. And once you become excited of life again, it's because the sanity gets back, the neurological natural development gets back, and you feel it. And that is the basis for health, for happiness, and for strength, for energy to flow, instead of to be narrowed down like a little deer in a little cage. That's not us.
You're obviously pretty optimistic. I mean, even the fact that you're planning a mountaineering trip to Kilimanjaro in September with me in your shorts suggests that you think that the pandemic is going to, resolve, right? You feel pretty positive about that. You don't think that this is the end days.
I don't. It's a virus, and a virus, though they don't know it, like the SARS and the MERS. And now it's the coronavirus, there's sort of the same stem. It's a pandemia, but I see the governments right now in North America, and Trump, who wants to get the economy again going. And China is doing the same. So they will find ways to get a control over the pandemia. Because there is more interest in having the economy going on. I hope not. I hope it all stops and people begin to think, hey, we got to change from within. Is there a different control within us that enables us to tackle this from our innate capacities? Yes or no? I say yes, but it needs that stop. It needs us to stop in the whole world. I'm actually happy that the whole economy stopped. I'm happy with that. I'm finally, when Australia was on fire just recently, and more than 1 billion animals died, nobody gives a shit. When the Amazon is on fire, nobody gives a shit. When the tsunami is going and the corals are bleaching, nobody gives a shit. Some people say something, but in general, everything keeps on going, sodomizing the planet, polluting the planet, exploiting it, and people staying insensitive. They are staying like blobs. And that blob thing, we gotta take that out of them. We gotta take this helmet, this blob helm, out of them and show them that there is life happening and that it is beautiful.
Yeah, man, that's good stuff, Wim Hof. That's good stuff. So, what can be? Do you have and we talk through a little coronavirus survival kit for our under the skin listeners? What should be for those people that are not under immediate financial or medical threat? What kind of what technique should they be using? What would you suggest? Me personally, I'm doing the meditation, I'm doing the breath work, I'm doing exercise. I recognize I'm fortunate because I'm not in immediate financial peril and I'm not in immediate medical peril, and those people should do what they need to do, and they can consult whoever they need to. But for people that are interested in using this as an opportunity for spiritual growth, what do you reckon we should do? And can you, if not bulletproof yourself from coronavirus, can you use these methods to give yourself greater endurance?
Absolutely. We have shown this, once again, evidence-based. We have shown how to influence into the innate immune system. This is what you want. Not only when the coronavirus is ongoing, but also when it ends and when it stops, then still we are able to get into our innate immune system and learn to control and prevent disease from coming in. And that is through these techniques. They spike and boost our immune system. The immune system, therefore, then becomes much sharper. It knows how to detect a virus or bacteria much earlier, and then without fear and without without fever. Without fever, inflammation, and thus without fear, you can do these techniques. And this is learning how to boost your immune system. And it takes a cold shower in the morning. You have to go into the shower anyway. and doing the breathing.
How long?
Which
How
gives
long you got to be in a cold shower for?
What?
How long have you got to stay in the cold for?
You begin with 30 seconds, but very soon, in a couple of days, you will go in for 1 minute, 1 minute and a half, 2 minutes. If you do 2 minutes, that creates an absolute boost of the immune system. And that's what you want, because then the immune system is much sharper. It knows how to detect virus and bacteria much earlier. And the breathing, it creates a lot more energy, and it purifies the person in the deepest of tissue. That's what you want. If you have a problematic life, anxiety, you have no money, and therefore you get depressed, do this breathing, do this the cold shower. You become resourceful. You feel you got so much more peace within, and you are more resourceful, and you got more energy. You just feel great.
Can you give me a refresher on the breath then, Wim, for me and for anyone listening?
Yes.
Can you demo it so that I can do a round with
Yes.
you?
All right. There we go. Are you relaxed? Ask yourself, are you relaxed?
Yes.
All right. So anybody, relax. Because a relaxed body is able to take on oxygen in the tissue. If it is tense, it is not possible. So make sure you are relaxed. Let it go. Let it go. Even in your thoughts. Let it go. Let it go. It's not important. Here we go. We just follow the breath, feel the breath, and mind about the breath alone. There we go. Take them fully in. As you guys are able to see me, or you don't need to see me. You have a belly, you have a chest, and move it. Fully in means the belly out, then the chest, and then you let it go. I say fully in, and then you let it go. So not fully out, but fully in. And let it go. Fully in. Let it go. Fully in. Let it go. Fully in. Let it go. Feel lightheaded, tingling, anything that you feel is different. Fully in. Letting go. Fully in. Anything that is different, breathe into it. It's all right. Make it stronger. Fully in. There we go. Let it go. The breath is the vital force of life. Fully in. Letting go. Fully in. Letting go. Fully in. Letting go. Fully in. Letting go. Lightheaded, loosen the body, all right. Fully in, letting go. 10 more. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Fully in. We will do 75 seconds without air in the lungs. After 3 breaths. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Here comes the last one. Fully in, and let it go. And stop. Relax, witness. This is alchemy. You are the alchemist. Animals do not do this. This is consciousness. Now this consciousness will go in all the parts of your body, in all the cells. It's electromagnetic. Neurotransmitters. Just by being relaxed. We are opening up now the deepest part of the brain stem, the old animalistic brain. Because we are not breathing, but we are in consciousness. That's what the brainstem doesn't know. So it opens up. It is in the part of the emotions, primordial, the purpose of life. It's all there. It's opening up. It's connecting through the will, because we are doing this consciously with the deepest part of the brain connected. There we are. As simple as it is. We have shown this in brain scans, and in 5 seconds we breathe fully in and hold. 2, 1, fully in, hold, squeeze it to your head. It's nice, it's bringing blood flow to the part of the brain normally deprived of blood flow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let it go. There we are. This is a simple technique anybody can do. And this will ignite epinephrine. And epinephrine ignites the innate immune system directly. It becomes a lot sharper. It heals and prevents from virus and bacteria.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I feel good, man.
That's another thing. It's get high on your own supply.